Yo, it's been a minute since I started a video like this, I feel like. But if you're new here, this is what it's like. My name is Cherry. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video and leave me a comment. This week's video is going to be a little different. I'm actually going up to DC today. I'm up kind of early so I can do my hair. I'm going to DC. Originally, one of my friends was supposed to come down, but they couldn't make it down, so it's turning into basically like just a little short getaway, kind of like when I went down to the beach. So, check-in is mad late for the hotel. I hate that. I get why, because, you know, you gotta give people time to leave and give them time to clean the room after. But it's so late, but because of the time it's probably going to take for me to get there, it kind of works out at the same time. So yeah, I'm about to get ready, do my hair. I didn't pack, so I gotta pack, and then head up there. I'm going to check back in with y'all once I get up there, because it's a lot going on.
I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Hold up. I'm just stunting on my ex bitch. I'm just flexing on my ex bitch. Fuck a wedding ring, I bought a necklace. Diamonds got you trying not to catch this.
Alright, so just got to DC. I just got in my hotel room. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. You know, you come in, you got this mirror right here. Say what, say what. You got the bathroom right here. Nice little shower, you feel me? Toilet or whatever. Nice little mirror. What's up, what's up? It's pretty quaint. Right at the bed right here. Got a chair, you know, little art fixture. Got the desk over here. We got this window over here. I don't know what we're looking out to. A playground? Hold on. Got a playground over there? That's what we looking at. I just checked in. I'm low-key tired. I don't want to go out, but I met this dude down in the lobby area. I started talking to him. He was telling me like what was going on today. Let me take this out my ear. My bad. What was I saying? Oh, he was telling me, I think it's like a party out at DuPont Park. We exchanged numbers, so I might head out. We might go out there. He seemed cool. He was here with his friends, and he's leaving tomorrow. So hopefully y'all can hear me okay. I don't have the mic connected. I have it with me, but y'all keeping up with that mic, trying to make sure that I got it like out and hooked on me and turned on, and it just feels like a big deal every time I gotta do it. I know it's really not, but that's what it feels like. But yeah, just got to the room. I'm gonna see what I'm about to get into. I feel like I should have gone with my original outfit. I have on this black crop top and some jeans because my original outfit, I didn't have the right socks. That might sound crazy, but the outfit was fly too. But like just the fact that I didn't have the right socks to go with it, I just dubbed it and put these jeans on. And I only have one other outfit, but that's tomorrow's outfit. So I'm about to be out here in these jeans. This is I'm basically like kind of doing like a 24 hours in DC type vibe. Like, cause I'm only here for the day. Technically tomorrow too, but like I check out tomorrow, and it is this one place that I know I want to go to. It's this museum. I actually saw it on TikTok. I want to go. I think it's called Glenstone Museum. It's in Maryland. It looks really like pretty and serene. So I want to check that out and see what's up with that. But yeah, other than that, I'm chilling. I'm about to chill for a little bit, get my mind right. Got valet for the car because apparently that was the only way to park in the garage was to get valet. So anywhere I go, I'm not driving until I leave. which I kind of planned on that anyway. So we gonna see what's up, but we outside.
I've been blowing through the money like a growing trees. I've been fucking on a French bitch, say la vie. I just put them on a jet, now they all Italian. Way I'm dressed until I've been to $1,000. This bitch lie by getting shots, but she still a stallion. She don't even get the joke, but she still smiling. Every night, late night, like I'm Jimmy Fallon. Crows shoot from anywhere, like you Ray Allen. Cody, turn me up. Cody, turn me up. Cody, turn me up. Got a fur on the Tampa, got me burning up. Shorty say she graduated, she ain't learning enough. Play the album track 1, K, I heard enough. Girl, the driver downstairs, better hurry up. Savage got a new sticky, wanna dirty up. Touchdown in NY, tear the Mercer up. Hey, Bottega shades with the great sense. Introduce me to a nigga, yeah, it makes sense. Gotta put her on the team, got a great bench. Linking with the ops, bitch, I did that shit for Jay Prince.
Yo, I love this mirror so much. I really want, like, look at this. I like this. I want this at home. It's the next day, in case you haven't noticed. I didn't really do much yesterday outside of go get something to eat. I walked back to the hotel and then I just kind of chilled. Like, it was supposed to be an eventful day yesterday, but when plans got switched around, I just knew I was about to be chilling. But it was a vibe. I feel like I really needed this, like, just to get away from everything and live my life like it's golden. Jolden if you're nasty. So yeah, yesterday was cool. Today, oh shit, my bad. Today, I'm going to this museum that I found on TikTok that is actually in Maryland. So I'm about to start getting ready now. I don't know what I'm about to eat either. I'm gonna see what's like near the museum or whatever. But then I'm supposed to be going to visit one of my friends that lives up here. And then I'm gonna head back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what's up. It's still really early. I don't even think the museum is open yet, but I'm up. I've been up for a minute, so I might as well just get ready.
Paint your nails the way I like 'em. I'm gonna paint mine too. 'Cause I know a place I can hide 'em. It's inside you now. You already know what time it is. Reach up in the dresser where them condoms is. And baby, when I get it, I'll never let go. Gonna take it slow. We ain't gonna stop till 9 a.m. If you can't take it out, baby, say when. Make it come over and over again. When we do it all night, you do it all night. Give it to you all night. You gonna do what I say. All night, in the bush, all night, in the bush,
Okay, so right now I am at this place called Founding Farmers. I'm here for breakfast and it's really nice. They got me seated upstairs. I can like see out into the street and stuff, but mostly like just at another building. My museum plans, they did fall through. Kind of hate that for me, but that's also on me. So even though it's a free like museum, you do have to get tickets, and apparently they like sell out real bad. So they're sold out today. I can't remember when the next available space is to buy tickets, like when the next day is, but either way, I'm gonna have to come back up here another time to go to that museum specifically and actually plan ahead the way that you should. So yeah, not going there. I tried looking at another museum that I was interested in. Thank you.
Like strong.
Thank you. I tried looking at another museum that I was interested in, but that was also sold out. So low-key, I might just eat my breakfast and head back home. But I feel like, and stay with me now, stay with me. I feel like I didn't spend the money that I anticipated spending while up here. So I feel like that kind of gives me space to go get a tattoo. I don't know. I don't want to do too much, but it's kind of giving go get a tat. What you think? I know I just got one. What was that? Last month or a month before last? That might have been 2 months ago when I got the 222 on my wrist, but I don't know. I feel it. I feel it in my nuggets. I feel like I should celebrate life by getting a tattoo. Even though I feel like I low-key just celebrated life by getting a car. I don't know. You know how some people have like seasonal depression and it's like during the wintertime? It's not professionally diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure that I have it. But it's like the summertime. I just be getting real like sad and down because I be feeling like, I don't know, I go through these periods where I just feel like I'm really alone and I don't really have like community around me or people that really understand me. And that's what leads to that sadness basically. But it really be hitting me in the summertime and like around my birthday. And it also doesn't help that I've had like major life transitions around my birthday too, or major changes around my birthday. So I feel like I subconsciously am just always like really anxious around that time, just waiting for something to happen or waiting for something to change or waiting for something not to change and just repeat the cycle all over again. Like the closer I get to my birthday, the more I think about like what I'm doing with my life, not in a I should be doing better or doing more kind of way. That's how I used to think about it. But now when I think about it, it's more like, am I sticking to doing things that are going to get me to where I want to be? Like I feel like that's what's most important for me right now. Like I want to be in a certain place. I want to have certain things, you know, I want to feel a certain way. And I want to make sure that I'm sticking to doing things that align with that life. And honestly, this past year, I've been doing really good. Just like making sure that I'm staying focused. Just kind of putting myself first the best way that I can. I'm proud of that. And honestly, I'm really grateful for all the opportunities that have come my way as a result of that. Life really is different when you just focus on yourself and put your energy into you and into the things that you want to do, for real. But yeah, I can't remember if I said the name of the restaurant. It's called Founding Farmers. That's where I am. I got the original pancakes, eggs, and hash browns, and orange juice, which is what the waiter bought earlier. So.
I thought she already left.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to What It's Like. My name is Cherry. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Leave me a comment. All that jazz. You know you like what you see. Let's get it. Today, I want to talk about changing how you think. How people perceive you is based on how people look at themselves. And I don't mean that like they see you like you're just like them, but they see you based on how they see the world, how they judge certain things, what they hold value to and what they don't hold value to, what they're afraid of and what they're not afraid of, what they are and what they aren't, or what they think they aren't. Which is why it's so important for you to have your own self-image. Because the way that you look at the world directly reflects how you look at yourself. If your first response to anything is something negative, I'm willing to bet that you talk negative to yourself and you give yourself a hard time. You're really hard on yourself. But lucky for you, you don't have to stay that way. You can change the way you look at yourself. You can change the way you talk to yourself. And you can change the way you see the world around you. It starts small. And I mean, you won't completely change overnight. You're not going to just wake up tomorrow and all of a sudden you have this new super positive perspective on everything, including yourself. That's not really how that works. It takes consistency and practice. It's something that you got to work on every day, honestly. And I'm going to make some suggestions to help you out. My first suggestion is going to be start journaling. Write down your thoughts, your opinions, your perspectives, how you feel about yourself, how you feel about where you are in life, where you want to be, where you don't want to be. Just start writing. Write down your thoughts. Writing down your thoughts is going to help you to process things in a different way. It's something about writing it down that just kind of makes things click on a different level. You get it out, you see it, and you can be like, I don't want to talk to myself like that, or I don't want to think like that, or I don't want to talk to people like that. Writing it down allows you to really see where you are right now, so you can start to think about how you want to be different, how you want to change, and not just externally or how you interact in the world, but how you want to change on the inside. Like, how do you want to think about things? How do you want to react to things? Once you get the hang of that, you should start writing affirmations for yourself. If you need help with what affirmations to write, you can look it up. You can look up affirmations on Pinterest. They have affirmations for different topics, like if you want affirmations about money or affirmations about self-love or self-improvement. You know, you can find affirmations about anything. You can Google it. You can look up affirmations on YouTube. You can use ChatGPT to get affirmations, especially first starting out and you don't really know what to say. If you've never read affirmations before or done anything like that, just look it up. You can use what they have. The point of that is to get in the habit of thinking differently. You want to read these affirmations. You want to write these affirmations every day. You want to basically brainwash yourself so you start believing that you are better and that you can be better and that you can have more and that you can do more. That's basically what it is. You're just brainwashing yourself to think in a more positive way. Brainwashing yourself to feel better about yourself. You're changing your influence. And in changing your influence, you also want to change what you're consuming. That's movies, shows, social media, YouTube. There's an algorithm every time you get on anything on the internet, and you can control what shows up on your timeline or what shows up on your For You page or what's suggested for you to watch, like on Netflix or something, or on YouTube. If your timeline is filled with a bunch of bullshit, you can change that. You can influence that. Even if you are someone that doesn't want to watch motivational videos or motivational posts or quotes or anything like that, even if you don't want to look at that all day, it's so many other things that you can fill your timeline with. If you like puppies, you can start looking at and liking different puppy content if that's what you're into. If you like science, you can start looking at a bunch of science things. If you like games, the point of this is to change what you're consuming, because what you are feeding your mind every day directly affects how you start looking at the world and how you start looking at yourself and judging yourself, especially if you follow a bunch of different people that maybe have what you feel like you don't have or what you can't have. It's gonna make you start judging yourself and looking at things in a more negative way, especially if you feel like you aren't there yet. So change your algorithm. Influence your algorithm. Influence what's influencing you so you can be on a more positive energy level. Because all of these things are going to affect your mood and affect the way that you go out into the world. And if we're trying to look at ourselves better and look at the world better or different, then you got to change what you're feeding yourself, feeding your mind every day. Read some different books. If you don't read at all, start reading. You don't have to read a whole book in a day. You can start off just reading for a couple of minutes every day, just if you have 10 minutes, take 10 minutes to read. If you want to read a chapter a day or read a chapter a week or whatever works best for you, especially if you're someone that's kind of getting into reading or back into reading, take your time with it, but start, again, feeding your mind with things that are going to have a more positive impact on you and challenge you to think differently and help you to feel like you can actually achieve different things, better things, and be a different person. And audiobooks count too. Listen to some audiobooks. You're still feeding your mind with the knowledge. And the last thing I'm going to suggest is that you take some action. I feel like I say this all the time in my videos. Start incorporating things into your life that make you happy, or start finding ways to incorporate things that you want to have in your perfect life. Be intentional about everything that you do. It might be helpful to write some things down. That way you can keep up with it. Maybe have a schedule for things. Maybe have a couple of things that you do a month that make you feel happy or just bring you joy or just make you feel better about yourself. For example, you can start working on your skincare routine. That's something simple and easy, something you can do at home. You don't have to worry about people watching you do it, but it's a step in the direction of taking care of yourself and looking at yourself differently, because the way that you look impacts how you feel about yourself. It's people out here that say that they don't care what they look like, they don't care how people feel when they look at them. That's a cool thing for them. It's a cool thing to say, but if you feel like you look good, that is like an automatic change in the right direction for you. When you look good, you feel good, you play good, and when you play good, they pay good. Shout out Dion. And all of these are choices. These are all decisions that have to be made by you. Nobody's going to make these decisions for you. And unless you have like a friend that you can trust to hold you accountable, nobody is going to hold you accountable to do these things. You have to want to look at yourself different. You have to want to be better. You have to want to go out into the world differently. You have to want it. You have to want to take action. You have to want to practice at it and try to be consistent with it. But this is something that you can change if you want to change it. I hope that my suggestions were good. You guys take some notes or start journaling and start taking some steps to think better about yourself, because you that nigga. Or other.